CRCS Outdoors.
I'm William Miller with the Seneca Nation Fish and Wildlife Department. We're here today with Cuba Rushford School students. This is our Hellbender rearing facility, our Head Start program that we've been doing for the last 5 years now. This is our tanks with our juvenile Hellbenders that will soon be released back into the Allegheny River system.
So could you tell us, like, in the wild, as far as New York State and the rest of the country right now, what is their status?
Right now in New York State, they are a species of concern, threatened. They aren't on the endangered species list. With some of the diseases coming up, they do expect them to be on the endangered species list within the next 4 years. That's why we've been proactive to start this program and to learn more about the animal and hopefully get one up on the extinction rate. Sizes when we do population studies are based on the length.
Yeah.
We've had them pretty large, 26 inches, 27 inches.
Wow.
An average size for the adults that we're finding is between 21 and 24 inches. We do have some locations where we have had fishermen report 30-inch walleye or 30-inch Hellbenders while they're fishing for walleye. And what they usually send is a cell phone picture with an egg blue cooler measurement, and it, you know, it shows 30 inches, but it's not a legal measuring device, so they don't count it, and it's a cell phone picture. So we are diving in some of those areas. It's about 17 foot deep in those areas that we're trying to find a record.
So in the river systems where you find them, do they like riffle systems? They like, you gotta have flowing water. What's the best condition?
Yeah, the best condition that we found is flowing water. You know, we found them as deep as 12 foot deep so far within our department. We've also found them in shallower waters up to 2 feet deep.
Well, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. We look forward to going out and playing with some of you guys.
The really interesting thing about the project is there's so much information not known that you're finding a lot of things as you go. We've learned a lot from, you know, information that people have told us, but we've learned a lot more from a visual, just hands-on being around the Hellbenders to see, you know, their different personalities and the way they act and things like that compared to what we're seeing in the river with the way they act. So you do learn a lot just from being hands-on with this project.
And how old are these?
These ones are 5 years old now.
Who doesn't like catching salamanders? They're kind of like buried treasure. The Hellbender is one of New York State's prized jewels, and we must do our part to protect them. CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar, Hardcore Lives, Hardcore Knives.
We're here on the Allegheny River system off I-86 where there's a great habitat, a lot of flat rocks from the hillside that slid down in the river. So we'll be checking this area for some Hellbenders and seeing if we can find a healthy population.
Wonderful. Hopefully these young men are good luck and we can handle one. Okay guys, well, let's get her done. Now, technique in the stream. What are we doing?
All right, so what we're gonna be doing is we'll break off into 2 groups. Myself and these young men will be flipping rocks. And what we're doing is we're looking for large flat rocks where these Hellbenders like to live under. We'll flip these rocks downstream with the current so the water pushes out any sediments. And then the Hellbenders usually stay right there, and then we'll net them and take their information as we go.
Both of these young men are headed for careers in fisheries and wildlife, but they certainly appreciated a day off school.
Well, any difference in habitat preference for different sizes?
Not really. We do know that a Hellbender, a female, will lay its eggs in a nest rock, which is sealed on the front side, and there'll usually be a small entrance and exit, 1 hole on the downstream side. And then once she lays her eggs, she'll leave, and a male will come and guard that nest. When it comes to just regular rocks that they stay under, it's basically just a rock. It doesn't gotta be completely sealed, but a gravelly bottom usually has a good number of Hellbenders that go under them when there's a gravelly bottom and a large flat rock.
So gravel's better than mud?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that down low. Okay,
Awesome.
here's a mud puppy. The differences between this and a Hellbender is the number of toes. They only have 4 toes, whereas Hellbenders have 5. They also have external gills, and the Hellbenders breathe through their skin. So these ones have their gills. If I don't know if you can see it right here, are the gills. They're much more frilly underwater, but
Yeah. And he doesn't have, like, the skin color's similar, but he doesn't have wrinkly skin.
yeah, he's much more sleek, meant for speed. We're cautious to give you the nope now.
Momo, how's it go? What do you got?
You can see the gills really start to
And
flow
look
around.
at the spots, but also their skin is not wrinkled. Hold them in there just like that.
You can see his gill flaps circulating with water.
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
Hypochondriasis.
There you go.
I still think the first one was bigger.
All right, that's a good looking rock. I'm putting money on this one. Let's go.
And you guys will have to look.
You ready, Toad?
Whoa, that's a rock. Holy smoke.
Stay still, go.
Yeah.
A lot of debris. Is that one? That's one right there, isn't it? Yeah,
You're right,
I see
yeah.
one.
Tyler,
There's a big one right there. Alright, he's moving forward.
Okay, he was.
Alright, ready? I'm gonna put them in your net. Okay. Then you scoop. Okay. You see anything else, Toby?
Tyler, you spotted that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look in there.
All right.
Whoa. Another nice one.
Yeah. Get those leaves out of there. Kind of gives a fall look to it, though.
Wait,
Gorgeous.
take your hand out for a second.
Yep.
Yeah, just a lot.
You know, forsake, that was next to the money rock.
I was actually talking about this one.
Right, so it doesn't have any cuts on it?
Nope. It's pointed. Looks like a freshie. How long do you think that is? Oh,
I'd say that was a good 24 inches.
24 inches.
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Come here. Come here, big boy. Okay. It's all about net placement, right?
The team is actually looking for markings on the animal to tell if it's been sampled before for population studies.
I don't know.
That was a mud puppy that bit Mo.
Yeah, I only got bit by a mud puppy and he barely left a mark.
Barely left a mark.
Yeah,
There's no blood,
real right way.
missing.
There's no necessarily right way.
Do you want to get in
Mr.
on
Jordan,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
try
gonna-
hands.
after.
I can take it after. He can tell you what's good
Okay,
camera. And
take
that's
it.
probably hold on to that.
Here we go. Give us a look.
CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by Spring Valley Archery and Dart and Crossbows featuring the new Scorpion. And Executioner Crossbow Arrows by Black Eagle and Ramcat Broadheads. And the Frontier Financial Group. Contact Tom Stolberg or Win Jacob. Hey, Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors. Here we are in the Allegheny River. What a beautiful animal. A Hellbender. You know his Latin name.
Cryptobranchus allegheniensis, but I butchered the pronunciation.
Nice job, bud.
Thank you.
Tyler gets credit on this one. You saw it, you caught it.
Uh-huh.
All right, what a beautiful animal.
Should be able to, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the, Mo, are you
I
flexing
can't
your
really
forearm?
with
No,
it.
I'm not flexing my forearm. I can't.
It's gonna eat your watch. It's all right. What a cool animal.
Things a GoPro.
CRCS Outdoors would like to extend a wonderful thanks to the Seneca Nation. What an awesome experience. This is how you get students excited.
What'd you say?
Fascinating. Absolutely beautiful animal.
Gorgeous.
Man, there are days I just want to throw you in the water. Will, thanks a lot.
Yes. Thanks for being out here.
What an opportunity.
Livens things up.
You ready?
Yep.
On, 2, 3.
Got it, Tom. There's a ton of dragonfly back here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Just moving it in close, but don't stay.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Yeah.
Boone and Crockett.
The whole thing, basically.
Rah, rah! Yeah, that one was really visible.
Don't these ones have the?
Yeah, I got to see that one. I don't know with the,
Just kidding.
because
I will, yeah.
See how like the mud puppies, they'll dart off and they're like disappear. Like these ones kind of just like glide and walk. Like usually if you like let everything calm down, they'll be within 10,
I just
15
dripped
feet
some
and
of my
kind
own
of walk.
water.
They don't.
wow, there's a hogger.
Yeah.
That tail looks clean too. As far as not being marked, you mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't
Wow.
look clipped at
Here,
all.
Hang on. So how many inches, Will? What do you think?
That one's probably 22, 23.
Beautiful.
Big one.
Look at those toes.
Look at those toes.
Good, healthy, full.
What do you think, guys?
Awesome.
What a great opportunity,
Fantastic,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Will.
Yes.
When we do the counts, we'll be in here. We'll go through and do one population, and then we'll come back and do it again, and then do the formula to see what the estimated population is. I know for this site, it's a very healthy population, and it's the largest population that we have. We do have numerous populations throughout the river, and we're finding new ones every year. But this was the original site that we located a good population at, and we hope to continue this project and this work for the coming years and new sites throughout the Allegheny River system on the Allegheny territory.
Wonderful.
Just kind of guide him in there. He might not go in there, but.
Big rock.
Alright, now if you guys see one, you guys can catch it, right?
Will, reproductive cycle, when are they?
They're laying their eggs in the fall, and that's when we're out here collecting them. We've had ours hatch out in February.
Nice.
You want to try to catch that? Yeah. We're in shallow water. I'll do the net, and you tell me where to go.
He's coming this way.
Yep, he's putting his head up here.
I think he's gonna try and go under this rock. I'm trying to just guide him in. Guide him right in here.
And he's got a Hellbender.
Throw 'em right in.
I thought I had
Yep.
one. It was
Tyler got it.
Little one.
I was so excited.
About 9,
I got a
10
mud
inches.
puppy. I thought it was a Hellbender.
Guess what? Tyler just kicked your butt.
Wait till I find it.
Good one.
Good job, buddy.
This is a nice juvenile. It's about the size that we've been releasing. Ours are about 5 years old, so this one, good to see a different age class.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing that the sites that we check lack is the diverse age class. So
Right.
this is a good sign to see the younger ones and the smaller juvenile ones rather than the large ones.
A little difference in how fast he is too.
Yeah, that's a good find. Awesome.
Wow. That's a rock.
Closed captioning for CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by the Legend Group.
The good thing though is if this was like half sealed like that, we just made more habitat, new habitats.
You keep sounding like that.
Like that around?
Yeah.
So they bite each other so they could take it off?
Yeah. And like what we've noticed is when they see that back foot
Yeah.
is when we have them and some large males at our rearing facility, what they'll do is they'll get the scent of like crayfish in the air and they'll bite at when there's like one crayfish. They'll grab a leg and they'll twist kind of like an alligator. And that's how we had one of ours juveniles have his leg ripped off. Was
By another
another
one.
one came up and latched onto him and twisted and basically ripped the leg off. But it seems to be doing fine.
Yeah.
But you see the different coloration too. This one
I
looks
know,
more
he's
orange.
light.
You know. Good head.
And the last one they caught was light, and they're both kind of in the middle.
How do you know the difference between male and female?
You can only tell during this year. See how that cloaca? This one's swollen.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this is a female.
So this is a male.
Male.
See how it bulges around there?
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot thicker than the muscle. You see the muscles right there? Yeah. So
Now, if they get had any studies as to show like with northern pike or muskie or anybody that's been eating them,
we're actually working with that with our fisheries guys. They've been out in the river.
Yeah.
We are doing some studies on that to see, you know, if we're finding fish species, predator fish species, with the larvae eggs inside. So
awesome. Nice job, Mo.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan. Couldn't have done without Tyler's help.
So you got your own Hellbender.
Yep.
Look at that.
100% mine.
Yeah. Do you want me to hold the net for you?
Look at that.
These are wriggly little.
You know, it's kind of like a turkey. They're so ugly, they're beautiful. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think turkeys are kind of cute. Hellbenders. Cryptobronchus
I
allegheniensis.
think it's Cryptobronchus allegheniensis.
Either you're good to go.
Cryptobranchus, wherever you're from. Gorgeous.
So October 2nd today.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
About 12:35 in the afternoon.
And you
Gorgeous day on the Allegheny River.
get special thanks to Seneca Nation and
Yes, Will Miller, Jeremiah,
and Fish
Toby.
and Wildlife. Yep, giving us the opportunity. And so you guys are gonna let them go, and we're gonna try to film them underwater, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
The next shot you'll see are these guys swimming away back underneath a new rock. Or actually, hopefully they're same rock. But
Well, I'm looking
Newly
forward to the part like they were like Toast was doing, where I get to hold you down.
Let's kiss him.
Will, we just want to say thanks so much for taking us out here today and spending time with CRCS Outdoors and making this episode with us. And in thanks from our sponsors, we have K-Bar, a fillet knife, Hardcore Knives, Hardcore Lives.
Nobody more hardcore than Will Miller, right?
Thank you very much.
Appreciate these guys coming out and showing some interest, and hopefully they had a good day and a good experience.
Well, thank you very much, and we'd like to keep doing it with you, honestly. So anything that we can be a part of,
Definitely.
thank you.
Memories that last a lifetime. CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar Knives. Hardcore Lives, Hardcore Knives. Go to kbar.com. Special thanks to the Seneca Nation and Will Miller and his fisheries and wildlife staff. Special thanks to the Western and Central New York chapter and the Tri-State chapter of Safari Club International. Closed captioning for CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by the Legend Group. Contact Mr. Lee Croning, CFP. Special thanks to student producers and editors, Miss Ellie Morris. Please join us on Facebook and Twitter. To contact CRCS Outdoors, call 585-808-3768 or check us out on the web. Making a difference, one young student at a time.